How to make
Spritz cookies.
You will need 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour mixed with 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 cup of white
Sugar.
1 egg, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and half a teaspoon of almond extract. You will also need 3 sticks of softened butter or 1.5 cups. You're going to go ahead and start mixing the butter and then slowly add the sugar to it and keep mixing until everything becomes light and fluffy.
Faster, Mom!
And while whipping this together, you want to preheat the oven at 350 degrees. In between mixing all the ingredients, you want to make sure to scrape the sides so everything gets well incorporated and there's no lumps of sugars or any of the ingredients. Now we're going to go ahead and start adding all the wet ingredients, starting with the milk, followed by the vanilla and almond extract. I normally add each ingredient as the previous one starts to disappear in the batter. And then finally the egg. Finally, we're going to start adding our dry ingredients, which is our flour and our baking powder mix. And the same with our sugar. With the flour, you're going to go ahead and just add a little at a time, not to rush it, but at the end, as you could see, I kind of just drop all of it. Oops.
It's okay, Mom.
When I am a wasteland, you are the water.
And this will be our final scrape before the cookies are ready to start baking.
You are the fire that burns. When I am a long night, you are the sunrise. When I am the desert.
And for this cookie recipe, we're using a Wilton cookie press. If you don't have it, you can use any cookie scoop or even 2 kitchen spoons would be fine.
To find me.
And if you do have the cookie press, just fill as much of the dough in as you can.
To deserve love like this. What have I done to deserve love?
Okay guys, this is as packed as I can get it. So you're going to start by a few pumps just to get the dough out. And then once the dough starts coming out like that, just 1 press for each cookie. And when they're ready, you're going to bake this for 10 to 12 minutes. This cookie press is so easy to use, guys. Shout out to my mom for getting me this cookie press, by the way.
Thanks, Gummy. My turn now.
My little helper, Joanna, by the way, is going to be a pro baker, guys.
I'm a next baby clocker.
What have I done to deserve love like
More cookies.
I cannot hurt but you so freely.
I usually use my silicone spatula to take all cookies off the sheets, but I noticed they started cracking. So I ended up finding a new way to just take them off by spinning them on there once they're fully cooled. Also, even though the cookies may feel like they completely cooled on the cookie sheet itself, you still want to transfer them to a cooling rack. That way, any cookies you don't eat right away, you can transfer them to an airtight container to store for later. And guys, I had to point out the background. My little superhero flies in. She reminds me so much when I was little. So altogether, I want to say this recipe makes anywhere from 4 to 7 dozen, because this is not showing the ones eaten so far. These cookies are delicious with a little bit of coffee, just saying. We also played around with colors too. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Enjoy!